Okay, no background noise. This is awesome game. Alright. This is gonna be the introduction, you know. What's up, gamers? Welcome to the first Tommy Tech Tips tutorial on programming in Roblox Studio. Throughout the series, we'll be creating a simple racing game to help explain these concepts to you. All skills learned through the series can be applied to create any type of game you want. First, let's go over what a script is. Scripts provide functionality to your game. A game without any scripts will not function at all, and it will just be a map with the basic Roblox controls. A script is a document of text that contains code of your chosen programming language. In this series, we will be using the Lua programming language, as this is what Roblox uses. More specifically, Roblox uses a modified version of Lua known as Luau, or Luau, as I like to call it. What is the difference between these, Lua and Luau? Imagine Lua is a Drake album. It's boring and does not offer a lot. Then Luau is more like a Kanye West album. It's refined and offers a lot more to work with. There are three main types of scripts: server scripts, local scripts, and module scripts. We will be going over all of these in this video. First up, what is a server? A server in this case are computers owned and managed by Roblox. They're responsible for allowing your game to run and have people connect to it. So what is a server script? A server script is a script that executes code on these servers. Any changes made on the server will show up for all players / all clients. So what uses do server scripts have? Server scripts are vital behind any game as they are needed to access services such as data stores. Server scripts are mainly used to control the way your game functions. In our racing game, we'll be using server scripts to count down the intermission and round time, as well as for spawning in the players in their cars. How do I add a server script to my game? Once you've opened a base plate in Roblox Studio, navigate to the Model tab located at the top of the screen. Under the Advanced area, you will see Script, LocalScript, and ModuleScript. Keep this in mind as we're going to be using this to insert the rest of the scripts through this video. Press Script to insert a server script. Server scripts are more commonly known as just scripts, or normal scripts. So if you ever see someone referring to a server script as a normal script, it's the same thing. Once you've inserted this, your script will be placed into the workspace and you'll be put into the script editor. Close out the script editor for now, as this is going to be for a future video. Server scripts should always be placed within Server Script Service. This can be found in your Explorer. If you not have the Explorer opened, you can press Alt plus X to open it, or you can open it via the View tab on the top of your screen. Why should server scripts be placed into Server Script Service? Server Script Service, as the name implies, is where server scripts are ran and handled. It is important to put your server scripts in here so they cannot be stolen by exploiters. Server scripts can also be run in Workspace. However, if you are running them in Workspace, ensure the code is not important to how your game runs and that you do not mind people reading and taking it. What is a client? A client refers to a device that the player is running on. If you are playing on Xbox, then your client would be your Xbox. If you're playing on a laptop, your client would be your laptop, and etc. The client is responsible for handling character movement, physics, graphical user interface, and other systems that you only want your player to see. What is the difference between a client script and a local script? They're the same thing, but in Roblox they are referred to as local scripts. How does a local script work? Local scripts will only run on your client. If you decide to destroy a part on your client, other players and the server will not be able to see this change. Since your character's movement is controlled on your client, you will be able to destroy parts on your client and walk through them. However, to other players, it will look like you are walking through the part you've just destroyed. This is because you destroyed the part on your client and not on their client. This is generally how no-clip exploits work, and how exploiting works in general, by changing stuff on your client which other players cannot see. This is unavoidable. Local scripts can be added under the same section as server scripts. Local scripts will only run in starter player scripts, starter pack, and starter GUI. So what is a module script? Module scripts can be very complicated to get your head around if you do not understand the correct terminology and basic scripting method. However, A very basic definition of a module script is that it is a piece of code that can be run and used anywhere multiple times. We will be going over module scripts in a lot more detail in a future video when we feel like you are prepared. That is it for today's tutorial. Next time we will be covering the script editor. When is that coming out? I don't know. We are not consistent at all and we all have jobs, I think. So goodbye, tech tippers. And have a good night.